So here we go. After plugging it in, I'm gonna put it on my. It's sucking in the water now.
Turn it off.
So you got your on and off. So this is the unlock, of course, like I was telling you. Unlock it or lock it back on once you push it in there. You'll hear it snap. Turn it on, and this is oh, take off the plastic. Yeah, look, you can see the steam coming out now already. So within a few seconds, the steam is coming out.
It's a lot still.
You're basically just passing this. And this is just a steam cleaner. Like I said, I think, let's go ahead and take that off of there. Let me turn it off for a second. I'm gonna go ahead and take this protector off of here. I don't want to use that. Too slidey. I think, oh, this is for a carpet. If you have carpet. So if you was using this on carpet, it wouldn't slide. That's why they provide this. So you can do hardwood floors, and you can also steam your carpet. It's all coming back to me now, but you can also steam your carpet. So that's why this protector is here, to help your steamer slide over the carpet. But we don't really have carpet here. Here we go.
The volume.
Oh, it has to load up again. Has to activate again.
And we got this our floor is dirty because we just didn't really do anything
yeah, so
today.
Bev's has to mop today, but she wanted to
too.
start using this. We used to have a little hardwood floor cleaner. Remember that? Where we would put the spray down.
Yeah.
That's really cool. And it dries really fast since it's just real hot steam.
It's take the germs away. A little germ.
Look at it.
Look at that. And it's a little dirty.
Yeah. That means you ain't been keeping too much of a dirty floor here. That was my test. You lucky they didn't have a lot of dirt on this floor now. But I mean, you can see. Let me back this up. Here's the screw that I'm supposed to have to. That's what goes in this little hole to keep this on here.
I think now it's steaming right there.
Oh, it's coming out.
It's coming out from the top, to the thing, cause.
Oh, that's dangerous. Now that part is dangerous.
Now use that.
That's unplugged. Well, let me see if this is something I did wrong. Where it's not seating, correctly. Do you think did I press anything?
Yeah, not when you This is
the unlock button.
This came out like up here, cause
I need to make sure that it's seating properly. It doesn't look like it's seating.
Yeah, right there. You gotta snap it all the way in.
Yeah. So that's one thing I wish it was. I wish they had a lock on it. You know.
Yeah.
Like something like here, where when you put it on there, it locks in place. Because right now, if you go to check it to see is it locked, you're gonna pull up on it. Oh well, it's not coming out. It's not moving as much.
No,
So
it's
I
not
really
moving no
locked
more
it in.
because you locked it all the way.
I really locked it in. That was my fault then.
It's not gonna come on, babe.
I thought that was a defect. Oh, I unplugged it. I thought that was a defect. I'm like, I'm not touching no steam. I don't have no gloves on or anything. Steam burns.
It's bad.
It's gonna hurt for
a day.
Yeah. So I'm smart enough. I've had steam things long enough to know don't even try it.
Okay. Let's go again.
Yeah, let's get it back on. I don't know what. It's like 2 modes. Once it gets on, I'm gonna check that out.
I think 3. It's like 3 modes on it. Like, let's see.
We have to check that toward the end and see what those modes are.
Look at that.
I'm gonna hold it right here since I don't have that in place. So. Oh, that first one is higher. You heard? See how much it's? You can hear it. And it's a little lower. Then a little lower. See that?
Yeah, the steam is
not as much steam, but that first one is full steam. All right.
I like it. Let's see.
And you don't have to use, what I like about steam is you can actually use just steam. That detergent will probably be for more like smell, like give a good deodorant. But if you was really just cleaning, steam would be perfect. Let's go handheld because I really wanna try to see if this is gonna help me clean up this furniture. So what this thing here is, this goes on first and it locks in. You can see the little locks right here, and inside here you can't really see it, but there's little parts to push onto this. You push it on and you lock it in place. Now I'm gonna go with my favorite one because I used to, when I had a steamer before, this is kind of the one I used to use because I was cleaning. I only bought it to clean the grout lines. I think it was like one of those as seen on TV type of deals where I was like, oh yes, that's what I need. And I don't like that it's pointy. I wish it was just a straight one, but it's pointy. That's the best one. Let's power it up. And what I'm gonna see is this gonna help me clean down here? It has to once it comes on, I think it has to warm up something here and then get ready to go. Cause I'm ready, sir. I think everything is on. Not coming on as fast. Oh.
You have to press it?
Oh, this one here you gotta press. It's already ready. It just needs you to press the. Okay. So on the other one is automatic. On this one, so I got this little rag. So let's see if I can clean some of this off. Let's see how it gets moving in there. Look at that.
Oh, look at that. It's clean like that.
Now if I put the brush on it, it'll be doing this while it's brushing it off, you know? And this will help you from this. Look at that. Look at that.
Look how easy that was.
No scrubbing and scrubbing and scrubbing.
It's just me scrubbing.
Yeah. Shut up. They don't need to know. and Belle's kind of, you know, it's tiring cleaning up behind the amount of kids we have, so sometimes things go undone. But look at that, you pass over, you hit everything with that steam is gonna break it down. And then after the steam has broken it down, because it's super hot, super heated, look at that.
It may not work easier. Okay.
Takes a little time, but it's better than your arms being dead from all that scrubbing. So we're gonna get all this off with no scrubbing?
Probably.
Let's get this scraper. Let's take a break. It's hot. Let's get one of these. I'll get the small one. I'll use this
the
one.
brush one.
Use this to take it off because
It's hot.
Not that hot, but I just don't want to touch it because it still is steaming. Don't touch. Yeah, I probably should turn this off. Yeah, that way.
That's better. Even though you pressed it, you don't make a mistake and burn yourself.
All right, so we got one of the brushes on. A nice bristle brush. Maybe you'll have to replace this over time if you really scrubbing crazy with it. But for the most part, because of the steam, this isn't for you to go scrubbing. No, this is like a light scrub while the steam does the work. Remember, the steam does the work. All right, so let's get down here. Let me see. I just want to see if it's going to clean in. And you got to get in between that the grooves, you know. These are some little grooves. See that? That's why the regular towel couldn't get it off, because of those little grooves. You got to really get in between them.
Well, still the stain is still gonna be there, but
you just gotta work it out. It'll go eventually. But these are for these real hard things. These things are ingrained in the wood almost. Maybe this is where that soap or that detergent would help. Just to get in there, because you gotta get in between. You see how they got these little rivets in this wood? But if it was flat, it will go. But here you might have to get just a little bit of soap. But over time, you can just keep doing it, and you can see how eventually it's lightening up by itself anyway. It just takes a little bit longer, but it is lightening and going around its own. It still can pull a little bit, so let's see.
That's our little daughter making all of this.
Yeah, this is one child. One child.
Look at that. Look how quick that thing clean that.
I wouldn't let my children do it, but that's actually took time to get it off of there. It'll work. You can see all of it's on here. You just need a couple of little applications. Add a little the brush. Just knowing which head to use for each application when it's out of water.
Yep, that's why it's not really like picking up no more water, like the steam, because
but you can see that it wouldn't take much longer to get that done. So we'll do that. I just wanted to review this. I thought this was a pretty cool thing. I could use all the attachments that they could find. I like the straight attachments, but this one here, I understand what it's for. Like if you're on something like this to keep you from bending over, you can just, you're just doing like that, and it's bent for you. Or if you was something overhead, you would have it like that, and it's bent, kind of angled out for you. So I do understand why they have the bent kind. So I would say this one reservoir, we did about 20 or so minutes on and off of work with this, maybe even 30 just on and off. If this was just in this one, I'm thinking a reservoir might last about 10 minutes, and then you have to refill it. But it's not hot, so it never gets hot. You can take this off right now
and fill it up
and fill it back up with water. And it's ready to reuse it again, just like that. And I'm sure Tell me when you're ready. It's ready already. So thank y'all for watching. Hope you enjoyed the review. And as always, see you on the next one. Grow. Peace. And welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to introduce you to steam products. If you remember, or if you've seen Beverly's channel, we actually did a steamer. I'll show you. So I actually did a review on this steamer. Now we've been had this steamer for a while. I actually owned probably one other really good steamer in my lifetime, but it was a handheld steamer, and I used it for things like cleaning the kitchen sink, the bathroom tub. I used it for that purpose. Here, Vevor reached out to us about a steamer that they had, and I actually was looking for something to help me clean out the grout, like in our tiles in the bathroom and in our other living room. And when I saw this product, I was like, yes, of course, I'll do a review on it, because not only is it a steamer mop where it has the steam comes out, it comes with, I think one or two of these cleaning pads, and they are reusable. They just attach on with the Velcro. And I think you can actually put them in a washing machine. So once you use them, you can put them in the washing machine and reuse them. What I really like about this, Bev's is going to be using this part as far as cleaning the floors, using the steam. And you know that steam, not only does it clean, but it also disinfects. So coming out of what we came out of a couple of years ago, anytime you can use a steam product to, whether that be disinfect your doorknobs, your handles, like I said, any kind of knobs that you touch in the house that multiple people touch, doorknobs, the knobs on your sinks, kitchen and bathroom, the knobs on the tub, your shower heads, all of those things you can actually use. So that's what I like about this Vevor product, is not only is it where you can use it as a mop, as a steam mop, but it actually comes apart and you can use it as a handheld. Love that about it. I remember having a handheld steamer. The reservoir was bigger on the steamer that I had. It was actually just a huge reservoir that you put water in and it steams. So this one is a little bit smaller. I want to see how long it actually holds that amount of water, for how long it works without having to refill. But also, as I was saying, my job with the steamer would be getting this steamer, using these multiple heads for, let's see, there's a brush head, real sturdy bristle brush. There's also one of these pieces, as it starts to, I think this is like a reducer. But there's also different types of heads. And then there's this baby that gets it real small, gets that steam stream, almost like using a bottle sprayer, where you go from a spray to a steam. That was that. So we're gonna use a couple of these, and this one here is more like a fan steam. So they got about 4 or 5 different attachments that you can use as a home cleaner. If you're a homemaker and you believe in cleaning and steaming and cleaning, especially with children, as I was telling Bella, when you have things like this, I got this little rag from like somebody's old shirt, but you can get old rags, and a lot of this stuff, like the kids over time, they've wrote on the table, they've wrote down here, that's marker, that's something, probably makeup, paint. That's what, you can't scrub that stuff sometimes. It just doesn't come off. But with a steamer, I'll show you, and I'll use it on there. I'll show you how with a steamer, you can actually get that stuff to get really soft. And basically, once you hit it with a good amount of that hot steam, you can just wipe it off. For safety's sake, the steamer isn't as you would think dangerous as you would think it is, especially if you don't have children. If you have children, I wouldn't let them use it, especially if they like to play with each other, because it will burn them. But 99% of the time, if you're the one at home that's using this, you're never gonna burn yourself because this stuff shoots away from you. It's a real good mist of steam. So I'm gonna show you that. This comes here. I've already read the instructions, so remember, if you don't know what you're doing, read the instructions. But I'll show you how it comes. It comes in this little box. Basically, and it all comes apart too. It really easily comes apart. Where you just put it back on, snap it in. This part here, like I was saying, where you can see the little Velcro. And that's where your steam comes out of. And you just Velcro these down. I guess you don't have to use this, but you can if you want to. It comes with it, so I guess it may be a protectant, or you don't have to use it. I won't really know the effects of not using it until we do. Looks like maybe it might hang you up a little bit, but at least this much is out. But if you're trying to get in those like corners with this thing, you'll have to probably take this off. So let us do this. I got some water. And you can use this with or without, but to start, we're gonna use it with on the steamer itself. I'm gonna put some water in it. You can see how that comes off. There's another little filter in there. But basically you're gonna take that off, open that up, and I guess I got the perfect little bottle. It's just a water bottle with a little sports sprayer on it. I'm gonna just fill that up. I'm guessing I can fill it up as much as I want, but we'll stop right there.
I say max.
You see a max thing?
Yeah, the maximum amount.
Oh yeah, maximum amount right there, Bells, you got it. I'm gonna push that down right there and just put it right back on. Clamp that in. All right. I'm gonna get this part, and we'll use the handheld in a little bit. I want to use this one first. Make sure it's clamped in nice and tight. And there's a, I don't know what this is. I guess I need to read. I haven't read my thing in a while, but there's a...
Probably just to turn it on.
No. It might be, I thought that was the locking pin, but let's see, one quick read on it. It says, okay, that's a detergent control dial. So on the back is where you put your detergent at, if you were using detergent, and it comes off just the same. And you actually open that up and put some detergent in there, and then you just put it back. Yeah. And so this is the dial. I thought it was like my lock this in place, but it should lock in place. You can see this is brand new. We haven't used it yet. Was waiting, of course. You know how YouTubers do it. We have to wait.
Yep.
We have to wait. Can't use it. It has to be brand new when you review it. So of course, it's always best to plug any kind of heat generating device directly into the socket. So let me do that right here, and then we'll get to the test. My bad. Oh, I forgot this part. This part is not on there when it comes either. I forgot I put this on here. So this part goes on, and then you have to use these screws right here. You gotta screw it down so it can lock in place. I just hadn't used it yet, but the screw did come with it. My fault. So it does lock standing up right here with this little back piece. And then if you want, you just have to kind of unlock it. I thought I had it. I should have been put that screw through there. I don't know why I didn't. And it's easily accessible with a screwdriver. Once you put it through there, that's what this hole here is for. Or you move it out the way, whatever. But you don't have to worry about it. It'll go through there. Tighten it up. Somebody can keep saying, just screw it in, man. Now it won't fall in the water.